Hello everyone, we're back. Glad you could join us for another week of us discussing all things racing. Sad week for the racing industry and the community as a whole. The loss of an absolute gentleman and great trainer in Guy Walter.
Yeah, not only a great trainer, a great person. I think that was the more important thing. He just was a champion. He was a friend of everybody, whether you were a strapper, fellow trainer, or a jockey doing it tough, or needing a bit of encouragement, or a strapper. Owners, punters, everyone liked him. Everyone had a piece of his time, and huge shock and a huge loss to the industry.
Well said. We had a lot of feedback from our viewers, a lot of it disappointing comments about us heading to the Fox network on a Thursday night rather than our YouTube clips. So
decided to delay it for a little while.
Yeah, we've put our contract on hold. We're going to keep coming to you exclusively on YouTube, and when the time does come to head to Fox, we'll certainly give you a little bit more notice. Great day
Saturday.
The big man had a big day on Saturday.
We all did. Yeah, 3 winners at Randwick, a few placings as well, and then Villanova just blew them away in the Grand Prix and was the favourite for the Derby, so that was exciting. And Brazen Bow, a little bit unlucky, Liam.
Yeah.
To say the least, missed the start. Bunny Hop smashed it. It's a new one. Didn't win. Yeah, it run a very good second.
Saturday, 3 winners, got to be happening.
Yeah, good day. At Basso, that was a well-deserved win. Tremendous ride from Jason Collett. Sense and Reason, ditto, exactly the same. And third one, Eigelstein, Jimmy Cassidy, last race of the day. Got the owners all excited, didn't he?
7s to 13s. Jimmy must have been looking for a way out. Anyway, he got the cash. Big day Saturday, 3 states of racing, Melbourne, Brisbane and Sydney. We'll go straight to Rosehill. We're on the course proper, as you can see, it's in magnificent order.
Right under the flight path.
Chris is hoping they put a bit of water on it. It's quite firm out here at the moment.
Yes.
They obviously put too much on it Randwick last week, but it suited us fine.
We'll have to have a bit of reverse psychology, I think, Liam. Say that, gee, that track's going to be very hard this Saturday. We're completely different to last week.
Look at old mate, he's up there. He's got a hose, he's wetting the track. He's going to be working for a few days. Anyway, first race, 2-year-olds, Country Warrior and Sniper Fire.
Nice horses, nice colt. Well, Country Warrior's a colt. Sniper Fire used to be a colt. It's a gelding now. Both running very well. Seconds at their last starts, consistent performers. Both drawn outside, 11 and 10 from memory, and need a little bit of luck, but they're both nice horses.
Fillies and mares, well, the fillies actually, 3-year-old fillies event. Manwazzle on the quick backup from last Saturday, and Kiwi K, impressive winner first up.
Yeah, Manwazzle had no luck last Saturday. She was just in the wrong part of the track and finished it off well enough. Wasn't beaten far, but there was certainly a fast lane to be out in the middle of the track, which she didn't quite get to. So, look, she's pulled up really well, and we've got no hesitation to back her up. And Kiwi Kate down the bottom of the weights, 54 kilos. Good win, first up, breaking her maiden at Canterbury. A lot tougher grade on Saturday, and she could just be lacking a little bit of experience, but that'll hopefully be made up with Jim Cassidy aboard, one of the few senior riders riding at the meeting.
Amavaccio in the 3-year-old 1200 metre event resumes.
Good consistent horse, probably looking for a little bit further already, but I had to make a decision, 1200 or 1400, and we went with the 1200. He'll get back in the mid stages, I'm sure, but he'll charge and hit the line strongly.
And another horse on the quick backup, You'll Never. He's in the 4th event against the older horses, obviously.
Yeah,
1200.
He's a hard horse to follow, but forget he went around last Saturday and they went too slow, and obviously made it very hard when it's a sprint home. So he'll run a good race from a good gate again. Jim Cassidy aboard.
1500 metre event. This horse has been hit and miss.
He's had like fly.
This way. It's going to yell out.
It's got a fly. Oh well. Rugged
No
Cross.
swearing on this show, goes wrong.
Rugged Cross would appreciate a dead to slow track, so probably needs to go around regardless because he hasn't run for a while. And his feet, I think, are a little bit of a concern after his last start, but they seem perfect now. He hasn't missed any work at any stage, but it's very hard to find any sensitivity in them. But just I think he could lack a bit of confidence, and a dead to slow track probably help him stretch out a bit better. But his work's certainly been good this week, and he's that type of horse that can prove us wrong.
Do I sit on the fence or?
Well, not really. I tipped him last start, he got beat.
Race 6, the Richie Calendar trained I'm imposing, over 1800 metres. What's Richie told you to do this week?
No, Richard's a very good owner to train for. Yeah, takes it very personally. He's a very intense owner. He's had his share of luck though, hasn't he? He's been a good supporter of the stable for sure.
And his people, his own.
Oh, some great people behind him, big supporters. Tui's new, I see them over there. DeBordley Wines,
Yeah. Dougie,
Shiny Doll.
China Doll.
Yeah, who else is he going about? Great supporter of charities.
We try, like I give Durra Drum and Golf a rap, I've got nothing.
They won't get another mention, will
No,
they?
they're finished. Fillies and Mares race over the 1200 metre distance, race 7. Just a Girl returns from Melbourne, as does Holly Delusions and Christy Lee.
Christy Lee was good run first up, Lamb. She was all. She was home. Got beat, run down on the shadows of the post. Should take a lot of benefit from that run. Perfect gate. She's going to be hard to beat. Holy Delusions, bad barrier. Going to need a bit of luck. Didn't fire in Melbourne, nor did Just a Girl. So they're back home. They've both raced very well here at Rose Hill in the past. I'm sure they will improve. Your turn.
The last race, the Chris Waller Handicap over 1400. Jesus, haven't we got some runners here? Let's go from top to toe. Cope AT in 2 words or less. Give me 3 words then. Come on, champ. Got to go to the races.
A few more, but I won't elaborate. First up, he'll go back. It'll be a Jay Collett special to get home, which he's done before. Might run a cheeky race.
Bagman, new addition.
First up run for over a year. Normally our horses don't win after that long layoff, so I don't expect him to win, but he's a handy horse. I'm sure he'll run a cheeky race and have the flashing light on for next start.
Tromso, owned by one of our great fans, Warren Taylor, the great man.
Great fisherman.
Great fisherman he is.
Is this your man, one of your mans?
This is a Moa man. Has to drive through our camera screen. Think you would have cop a tip, wouldn't you?
He's going around with no blades going. Can't be growing grass very much, can they? Full credit to Lindsay Murphy who's got this track looking in terrific order, hasn't he?
He just throws a bit more water on, it'll be right. Hey,
Yeah.
Tromso, let's go.
Won well last start, got away with a pretty soft lead. Was drawn 14, he's going to need a little bit of luck, but gee, he'll keep them honestly.
Tougher than ever, comes out of that Hawkesbury race.
Like to see a dead to slow track for him to fire up to his best. Sitting on the fence with him, he's a very capable horse and he's not far away from his best, but I just don't think he's quite there yet.
Boy Lonnie,
Middle distance horse resuming, his work's been very good.
trial.
Outstanding.
Sedcom.
Drawn wide. It's not the type of horse to go back to last. He'll run a nice fourth if he does. We need to win a race with this horse. Might wait till next week. We'll see what unfolds over the next 48 hours. There's a nice 1400 metre benchmark 95 next week.
Folger.
Resuming off after a long layoff, he was disappointing last preparation, but his work and trials would suggest he's just about back to his best. He'll run a cheeky race.
It'll be 100 to 1 and he'll be flashing home third, cop $13 a place and be happy.
He'll run fourth.
Last head?
100 to 1, 13 a place. Who are you betting with?
Mate, cop it everywhere.
Really?
Corporates just rob you.
Go after TAB.
No, I do not bet with the tab anymore.
We haven't got a sponsor, so
I took one at 11s the other day. You know what price they paid me at? $4.40. Glenn Munsey, wait until I see you. Let's go.
what?
Last one, Master.
Masthead is in Brisbane as well. I think he could win the race in Brisbane, but I don't think he's a Stradbroke horse. So, do we go up? Do we stay here? And got a lot of horses all in together. It'll be a hard one. It'll be one for us to work out at some stage in the next 24 hours before the bus leaves for Queensland.
Straight to Queensland. Let's talk about it. Moriarty in the 2200 metre.
I like this one. He's going to get on a good track for the first time in a long time. Even the other day in the Doomben Cup, wasn't it? Well, I reckon it was slow. He doesn't like slow. He'll like the 2200. It's drawn barrier 1. It's a small field. Nash Rawiller back aboard. I think it's the bet of the day, punters.
Jesus. For a bloke that dead set bets the place. Have a go at that one. She's clean.
59 kilos, 4 kilos more than the next weighted horse. Probably suggests she's the best horse in the race, but a little bit concerned about the distance, 1200. But first up run was excellent. She'll be very hard to beat.
And you've already touched on Masthead.
No need to say it again.
Wow. Melbourne, 2 runners in the 2400 metre benchmark event down there. Sacred Flyer and Perplexity.
Yeah. What did they draw again, Len?
Fields aren't out yet, punters.
They're a bit slow in Melbourne getting the fields out.
Disgraceful.
Yeah. Never mind. Sometimes this video's a bit slow getting out too. Hopefully. See if Haley puts this in or not. Be interesting, punters. Both ready to win. Sacred Flyer. It's a perfect race for him. And he'll be very hard to beat. Any rain about will suit him. Perplexity, probably 1 run away from his best run, stepping up from 1800 to 2400. But he's a good horse, got form around his Trementalist and some other good horses last preparation. What's your best of the day, Len?
Hang on, just let me take this.
It's
Jockey
his
managers.
missus. It's his
Yes.
missus.
Yes.
Who is it? Tell the truth.
It's a jockey manager.
No, it wasn't. Wait.
Told you.
Yes. Brett Grant
Righto.
comes up with a photo of his missus.
Good luck on Saturday. Follow the team. We'll have a big one.